Je ne crains rien, sauf la trahison.
I am Lancelot du Lac, Knight of the Round Table.
Je dirigerai que le mot ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
Ich mag's. Los! Wir werden unser eigenes Land erschaffen.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Sword-Haven to the south.
Veroudering. Right one.
good chief gives, he does not take.
Lead the way!
Chtěl bys trochu medoviny? Za královnu!
大丈夫既领重任，处死方休。Non ab numero virorum, nec ab mensura corporis, sed ab bono anime bellum censebitur.
Who's the real barbarian?
Once a soldier, always a soldier.
Nicht elektrisiert durch Raum und Zeit. Das kleine rote Ding in meiner Hand. Es ist soweit. Und es kribbelt und vibriert. Es wird kalt. Ich fühle mich rau. Der Moment darf niemals enden. Denn ich habe noch was dabei. Es ist soweit.
good chief gives, he does not take.
Lead the way!きしたるは武将の恥辱。
Pauper modering dum what?
loyalty. My men are fearless.
Mon destin est déterminé. Le Mora mène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
The fanciest robes in the world are only half as handsome as a military uniform.
衣川の太刀は今日多くて基地少なし
이 꽃차는 향기가 없느니라. 나라는 덕으로 다스려야 하는 법.
Je dirigerai que le Mora mène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
The fanciest robes in the world are only half as handsome as a military uniform. As the daughter of a king, I will not give way to such painful consequences.
Who is the real barbarian?
Warrior, you will not best me.
나라는 덕으로 다스려야 하는 법. 이 꽃차는 향기가 없느니라.
Η κρύα θα πέσει από το δικό μου χέρι! Uçak! Esmeges hazıris harnas arçıt! Nibel! Murchnikas Kal!
fanciest robes in the world are only half as handsome as a military uniform.
Warrior, you will not best me.
Queen by title, but in deeds, a king. Fanciest robes in the world are only...
我が宿命だ。
Chemicals, vitamins, minerals, Vicodin within the tubes wrapped around the arm. See the vein like a chicken on the bun. Top cat chat, let's begin another yarn. Let's fly sausage cheese, arrested chicken palm. Roosters don't fly like boosters don't fly. So what powers cowards to get them to the top? Just to fall asleep, listen in the clock, ripping in the chemicals, vitamins, minerals, and Vicodin were in the tubes wrapped around the arm. See the vein like a chicken on the bun. Top cat chat, let's begin another yawn. Let's blind sauce cheese, roasted chicken palm. Roosters don't fly like roosters don't fly. So what powers cowards to get them to the top? Just to fall asleep, listen in the clock. Ribbon in the sky is the ribbon that I drop. Dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock. That lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading to catch cheap and wrapped up plants from trap dealings. Now what's a coffin with a strapped ceiling? And what's the talking without the match feeling? That's berry living and cherry picking every lemon from your berry system, then proceed with the pack beating. When I was young, I had visions of another world, sneaking looks at the porn stash of my brother Earl. Incense smoke made vortices and other curls, casting copies, porn films, and ad space for rubber girls. I like my pancakes cut in swirls. Moroccan moles and undercover squirrels. I like cartoons, southern cities with large moons, faith healers, ex-female drug dealers, and art rooms. Apologize for my weird mix. What tastes like hot dogs and tear drips. It looks like pantomime and clear bricks. It smells like shotguns and deer piss. They on a hunt, kinda salty that I'm going hard. First part of a party that I throw in pods. 1 minute you playing pool, next minute you throwing darts. But that's how you do with a party that you throwing bars. Run the gambit like I'm throwing cards. Popular mechanics to overdosing hard. Paint cold pictures like Nova Scotia landscapes. Nerd gang with Mandel rat sets. Movie handshake, a word gang back up. Playing that can damn licks back up. Word playing that the man states means I could still be the man if the man breaks. When the man breaks, some reflections what they can't face. Parents still treat the mirror like it's a fan base. The unvetted veteran, the eagle feathered man of medicine that hovers above cities like weathermen or maybe weather woman. Whatever better to tell you weather coming. I prefer girls to rain all over the world and not rain like Rain Man or rain like rain dance or rain like a slight chance of rain when it's rain and rain like dear slaves, Santa Claus, slave man, but rain like queens that reign over made man and not queen like Queen Killer, Rap City Bohemian Queen, but queen like white glove, wave hand. And not wave hand like it's a heat wave, so you make a fan by waving your hand. I'm talking wave like you saying, hey, man. And not hate for horses and horses like you almost forceless. You gotta treat your vocal cords like it's a fortress and treat every single one of your words like reinforcements. And especially when you're recording, because that's the portion that's important. When I was reporting it out small. But now I'm more than it's still hookah heels on my sugar hills. Sweet spots, crying shames, make margarita rims from cheap tops, deep plots and floor to ceiling windows for my pea pots. A little scenes with the sickle swings to make the wheat drop in 100 words for them hummingbirds that like to eavesdrop and fan out like peacocks with a parakeet that beatbox. So the sun rise when the beat drop and the sun dies when the beat stops. Then it unties, then it relocks, then it relapse, then it detox, then heat back like a heat pack on his kneecaps at the weak spot, cause he want what we got, like, yeah. Yeah. Then fought poetry like a young ornery war seed and spit it to the golden lock top you like they porridge on watery, not scorching nor sorbity from the still orbiting sorcerer, sorcery coming down gorgeously. Just like a Stacy Dash waterfall. Or torturing a waterboarding Barbie doll. A river of women like Brazilian carnival, swimming in bikinis made out of barbasol. Somebody give them the volleyballs. If you love her, don't ever send her to Molly Mars. Homie, if she's lonely, she might end up in Macaulay's claws. Coming out the closet over goblins down at Mardi Gras. Fame, champagne, walk of shame, lobby car. My rap position was black addition and activism, ammunition for abolition missions, attacking systems, but they not acting. Listen, let's drop in no Activision. So are we bodies filled with apparitions, operating applications stuck inside an Apple prison, chicken hacking down low updates that lack religion, or are we more? And soil tainting, disloyal changelings, preoccupied with boy and goyle chasing and foiling other royal saintings. I sit back and watch the world through eye holes in my oil painting. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Unless you virtue marry, nothing to it but to trust. Leave all that. Unless you judge, life is not a dictionary. Sirs, and I feel like a missionary to a clitoris. Water bearer, air of traditions that I swear to never change my chair position or conditions of my forage. Submission for sedition against the religion of a chorus. Keep them golden weed thieves out the motherfucking forest. As I perform a nerd storm, I prefer my pictures in word form. Bury the hatchet like how a bird born. As I paint cold pictures like Kool-Aid facing condensation, having conversations with flavorful combinations, slave to my concentration. So this OJ, the juice man, meets OJ with 2 hands and 2 gloves. That's too snug to judge who was who drew blood. And Lupe, look at all these toucans. In a cemetery full of tomahawks, giving middle fingers to the pigeons, doing somersaults. Road runners don't fall off cliffs, they run across anomalies by the colony, flukes by the reservoir. While in pursuers end up as poofs on the desert floor. Levitating youths who know the truth of where the fountain hides. Buckaroo roofs painting tunnels onto the mountainsides. 1,000 parts a pound, a heart, an ounce of eyes, an ounce and out, a count and mouth pronounces out, a count of lies. Chocolate counts by the counts of 5. Refrigerator's roof full of animals and monsters. Incinerator shoots in the manual for Contra. Assorted memories from my childhood. Absorbing energy from the wild woods. Electronic combat, Konami signed contract. Chinese chalk killing cucarachas on contact. Chicago, spread gun aficionado. Efficient spitting, bridging divisions, it's in Chicano. Who's the boss? If it isn't Lista Milano. Do the call, ninja mission into the Congo. Polarized envy of the older guys. Black Obi Shinobi hitting Kino in the face with all my throwing knives. Sub-Zero guiding, hiding, riding in the pack as well. Sound village, sleep village, full spirit magic spells. Yeah. Dodging rain and catching hell. Face seers need samurais to catch the L. Special research vessels made for catching whales. Fillet of fish, ship, sea shepherd, shepherd with extra sails. Rewrite history, liberty needs a better bell. Maybe hot on irons and carbon fibers that never fail. Smarter science mixed with our art alliance, fairy tale. Or maybe just a metal pail you hit with steel tools to announce fat enough and dropping out of SEAL school. Just like trout jumping out the house to let their gills cool. Cuba scuba couldn't take the temperature of my skill pool, yeah. Said it feels cool to kill fools. Slipping through the cracks like when you try to grill gruel. Techno Viking water bottle when not following pure rules. Will have you off the throttle when you should be modeling chill move. Roller skate maker or you just cobbling wheel shoes. Overweight chaser, king's food that kills crews. Oblivious featherweight faker who autograph cakes whenever his quill moves over your milieu. Simple as a Buddhist monk in the temple standing in some hill grooves with the abbot practicing stillness. Real still till you realize realness. Defeat Samsara, achieves nirvana and brilliance. Yeah. All that I want is a little bit of. They said that what I want to say. I don't want all that I want to. Topics outside of God. And I said, just a little bit of It's the way of the warrior, wait in the waters of water for crystal clear, lyrical spears, misses the ears like Mike's pointed at monitors, receive a fever like a thermometer, we burning, we're turning back like thermostats, burning like Mississippi and furnaces and thermoses and gas right after rats, right after that. We be coolin', jump back in the poolin'. If the samurai, how you doing? I'm yeah, I'm a team of fun. I'm about to fight. That's just. I'm big one. Turn letters to rhetoric, returning feathers to fetish, just disperse your treasure. Like turkeys in the ghetto, gather around you receptors. Come and look inside of these walls like metal detectors. If they could talk, they would probably say it's all. It's just my thoughts with off, even if it's off, but never caught. How's way? How, yay? Proud, they know exactly just what I'll say. When they ask whatever I'll say. No idea. Then you approach the bench with no IKEA to build your case. Feeling safe but still escape or chill in place. Around a bunch of sinners who feeling great. Or around a bunch of niggas who innovate. Take real estate, gentrify different sides like Gemini's. Energize like the Starship Enterprise. I'ma be the one that you. Yeah, I'ma be the one that. Yeah, numero uno and sumo to try to run them. I just gotta know your woman's the Pluto. Harati and Otharachi's only soldiers get that Pluto. For your soul, go it's so far, it's so low, it's so low with no show and anti and social. Turn Gary to go, coastal go, post some soldier to toll, rose a toll, bro. I'm number one. Put the go when the go hunter, go when the boat run. I'm the number one headband bearer. Walking like I talking, never flossing like terror. Phones on the train, head banging to the stereo. I'll put it in your range, let it wang like terror. For everyone, stereo feel like steroids to carry heavy shit to pick up what you could barely lift. Now you every wheels done to bring it back to the flesh. Just flip it over, put it back in the deck. Oh, yeah, I'm a beautiful boy. Thought I was gone. Thought I was gone. So I want to run. You love sky. Just look at the sky. So see that back way. Well. It's a little author coming back. I'm in this hymns, a little altar. Your attention put back on the flow like the Department of Water. Taking off of the dough like little water. Yes, baby, I'm Jerry Lawler. Rebel with a cause, outlaw with a lawyer. Judge, jury like a new rap name. Lupe, but my daddy named him Warrior. This is his warrior. Shot. Thought I was gone. So I want to ride. You know, sky. Just look at the sky. So see that baby. You know, I think that nigga try. Nigga don't make a sign. Without a script and lines, won't this petition sign? It says I'm sick and tired, sick of this prison time. I'm written on my people, I'm sick of thinking fine. Now if we auto-tune that shit, we can hear the songs from that opera room fat bitch telling us not to pursue it, just to shoe it like a blacksmith with strap. And moving round in circles like it's chapstick, and that's the same as circle way of thinking that we chat with. We'll wrap this around your head like the bandana's fabulous used to wrap his hats with. Rather be in feds instead of National Geographics. Well, not that happened. I was gone. I was gone. So I want to ride. Sky. Just look up to the sky. See the Milky Way. I say hello, and this is for the third time. To everybody out there who ain't never heard mine. And if you haven't, you know you ain't never heard lines. Blue don't move, no cowards, you only heard lines. Not a facade cherisher, I'd rather have the scars. I don't idolize America, I'm dancing with the stars. All of them, yeah, they are too. You look up and you see us shining down. I was down. That was God. That's all I want to rock now. Let you know. Sky. Let's look up the sky. Giving me the ceiling, baby. Wait. What? Should you shining down? You shining down. Shining down. You. Yeah. Woo. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Fresh to death she is. From her steps to the sex she is. So death might not let me live. You did fresh, yes she is. Had a feeling that it would be a day like this. The orchestra in my mind don't play like this, no. But I'm prepared for it, got a little red for it. Brushed off my ears, even cut my hair for it. Cause normally I don't care for it, don't even be looking for like that. And there go it, yeah, right over here. So I'm prepared to call it, little scared, my stare lowered. Mama said have no fear. Plus I'm already out of my share. Gather up my ears on my square from here forward. It's nothing right, so here go it. Whisper in the ears, kinda crowded in here. Wish you cared to blow, and just said shit. You know. You're the star, skies above me. Won't you please come down and look me? Think I found out that this good. Never met her before, but I think I like her like a metaphor. It's hard to get in the car we sit. From the intro, she rolled down the window just in case I was scared. So I compliment her on the common sense. I'm calm, a little more confident. And then we lose consciousness. She says that I've been waiting for you, and I know you've been chasing me too. Since they kidnapped me from a castle, I've been thinking of you. I told the fire-breathing dragon he better not harm me or be sorry when he meets my one-man army. And thou hast come to rescue me, my knight in shining armor. Yes, you be woken up by the horn of an SUV. I said, see, too beautiful to let you sleep. You're my sunshine. You're the star, skies above me. Won't you please come down and love me? Think I found love. That's good. Relationship is just 30 minutes long. It's kinda heavy, maybe a little strong. Gonna take much more than once. Can't trust what each of us say. At least for a month or two. Before I bid you adieu, do this one thing for me. Out of the trillions of numbers that's in the world, just leave me a few. They'll leave to you. Won't be long, and I'll see you in the morning. Sunshine. You gon' You're the starry skies above me. Won't you please come down and hug me? Think I found nothing this good. sunshine in the moonlight. Yeah. Yeah. This one right here. Huh. Dedicate this one right here to everybody out there. You dig? Check it out. Now I ain't trying to be the greatest. I used to hate hip hop. Yep, because the women degraded, but Too Short made me laugh like a hypocrite. I played it, a hypocrite I stated, though I only recited half. Omitting the word bitch, cursing I wouldn't say it. Me and dog couldn't relate to the bitch I dated. Forgive my favorite word for hers and hers alike, but I learned it from a song I heard and sorta liked. Yeah, further ice and glamorized drug dealing was appealing, but the block club kept it from in front of our building. Gangsta rap, face filming became the building blocks for children with leaking ceilings, catching drippings with pots, coupled with compositions from Pac. Nonsense it was written in the mix with my realities and feelings, living conditions, religion, ignorant wisdom, and artistic vision. I began to jot, tap the world and listen. It drive. My mom can't feed me. My boyfriend beats me. I have sex for money, cause I don't love me. The cops wanna kill me. The nonsense built me, and I got no place to go. They call my village, they call us killers. Y'all, they welfare, can't afford their healthcare. My teacher won't teach me, my master beats me, and it hurts me. I had to get a boy Papa JC boycott, cause he said that he never prayed to God, he prayed to God. I'm thinking godly, God me from the ungodly. But by my 30th, watching the streets, watching, I was back to giving props again, and that was bothering. But it's uncomfortable, that's the untouchable, touching you. The theme songs that niggas hustle to seem wrong, but these songs was coming true, and it was up becoming cool. I found a condom on the ground that Johns were coming to and thought what constitutes a prostitute is the pursuit of profit. Then they drop it, the homie in a suit, pat her on the butt, the rocket. It seems I was seeing the same scene, adopted, prevalent in different things with the witnesses indifferent to stop it. They said don't knock it, mind your business. His business is a mind, and that nigga pimpin' got it. They took my daughter, ain't got no water. I can't get higher, that cross on fire. But y'all got suspended, I just got sentenced, so I got no place to go. They threw out my gang sign, ain't got no hang time. Talk about my sneakers, boys and I leader. What's why they ain't seen me? Turn off my TV, cause they heard here. So through the Grim Reaper, sickle sharpening, Macintosh marketing, all you feel arguing, Brazilian adolescent disarmament, Israeli occupation, Islamic martyrdom precise. Yeah, Laser got a target and all you for full bartering, terrorist organization harboring, saying camouflage army men, CCF sponsoring, world conquering, telephone monitoring, Louis Vuitton modeling, pornographic actress honoring, string theory pondering, bulimic vomiting, Catholic priest fondling, preemptive vomiting, Osama and Obama them, they breaking in my car again, deforestation and overlogging it, Hennessy and hypnotic swallowing, hydroponic coughing in all the world's ills, sitting on thrones, 24-inch wheels like that. They say I'm infected, this is why I injected. I had it aborted, got deported. My left side got spot with that I can't lie here, but I got no place to go. I can't stop eating, my best friend's leaving. My pastor touched me, I love this country. I lost my earpiece, I hope y'all hear me, cause it hurts me. So it's me, so yeah. Hurts me. Yeah. Great American resurrect. Rest in peace, y'all. On live on the other side. First off, say peace to fine red Shane and all the kids at the white man wine day ghost dance. Penalties 5 million years a year and all that other crime paid. More pieces to the blind kids, to red bells and small cells, keeping their mind big. Say everything's hostile. Suicide bombers, prosperity gospels, sophisticated models. Coke and blood pouring out their nostrils. They got to just to stay awake on the catwalk of life where everybody watch you. Straight hair, high heels, and a handbag. Crucifixes, racism, and a land grab. Katrina from trailers, human body sandbags. A peace sign and a pants sag. A money toss calls a non-stripper mad dash. Friend request following a hashtag. Now everybody wanted like the last laugh. Michael Jackson jacket on gas mask, purple jorts on the mixed girl in your math class. Stickful is when the bad Baghdad. Corporate jets really had to have that gas man. When they all fall from the rat attack, cause that's just more dinosaur for the Cadillac. Decide what you need. Should nonsense on my TV. Even on what I need when you been a man. You found my break on blind lights. Decide what you need. Should nonsense something my killer. Stand for there, we all gotta make. It's free to make free, Mr. Brown. And wait. Mom's at the state of automatic. Turn around and treat Ghana like a garbage can. America's a big motherfucking garbage man. If you ain't know me, part parcel of the problem now. You say no, you ain't, and I say yes, you is. Soon as you find out what planned obsolescence is, you say no, they didn't, and I say yes, they did. The definition of unnecessariness. Manifest it. Say that we should protest just to get arrested. That goes against all my hustling ethics. A bunch of jail niggas say it's highly ineffective. Depart from law and connect on my next tip. Insert wall when it's similar to separate. To me, it's more fulfilling than a method of finding really fast internet to have some sex with. It's all one song short of a tetanus. Couple croissants shy of a continental breakfast. So blowing out your birthday candles just to make a death wish. So absurd words keep on necklace. The Lakota to casino. A whole culture boiled down to giving you Patino. I go as left as a heart in the chest, cause the Horn of Africa is now starving to death. So what you need? My teaching. It's all it's what I need when I've been a man. Every time I bring to one life, I know the size what you need. But you're not just something like him. Man, we all gotta pay. It's free to make free, Mr. Brown. On white Los Angeles, the dreamer, Mr. Chandler. Hope and pray they take Columbus Day up off the calendar. South Central, an example of God's gift. So shout out all the mothers raising babies in Spot 6. The projects, Oakland City, Detroit, ghost towns. Monopolies on poverty where D-Boy coke bound. It's the parts of Manila like the video for Thriller. But the U.S. Embassy is reminiscent of a villa. If poverty is chocolate and privilege vanilla, then what's the flavor under Sunday preachers pedophilia? Cash rules everything around these figures. This classroom everywhere around you. Either you can be Mr. Burns of the Defenders, the tyrant or the slave, but nowhere in the middle of the extreme of America's strain. Freud fighting Neo, Freddy Krueger refereeing now. Decide what you see. It's just on my TV. It's what I need. Every time I bring more life, I decide what you need. But you're nonsense, all in my kill. Rich man, poor man, we all gotta pay. It's free to make free. It's grab my way. In American. Little bag of a chef.
The little Terry got a gun he got from the store. He bought it with the money he got from the chores. He robbed the candy shop, told her lay down on the floor, put the cookies in the bag, take the pennies out the drawer. The Khalil got a gun he got from the rebels to kill the infidels and American devils. A bomb on his waist, a mask on his face, prays 5 times a day and listens to heavy metal. Little Alex got a gun he took from his dad that he snuck in the school in his black book bag. His black nail polished black boots and black hat. He gon' roll with a bully that just pushed his ass.
Killed another man today. Shot him in his back as he ran away. Then I blew up his nut with a hand grenade. Cut his wife dog and she put her hands to pray. Just 5 more dogs, then we can get a soccer ball. It's what my commander say. Hop on. I'm like 10, 11, been fighting since I was like 6 or 7. Now I don't know much about where I'm from, but I know I strike fear everywhere I come. Government want me dead, so I wear my gun. I really want the rocket launcher, but I'm still too young. This came to give me courage not to fear no one, to feel no pain and hear no tongue. So I hear no screams and I shed no tear. For in your dreams and your endless sneeze. So stop one, so big one. This conversation keeps on. Find yourself in slow. See you, just black one, just black one, just black one, just get out. Now here comes the march of the boy brigade, a macabre parade of the toys he made. And shamans and shades who look off his age, about half the size of the flags that wave. And camouflage suits made the fit troops, cause the ones off the dead soldiers hang a little loose. That they shooting in the heaven like they trying to kill a dozen struggles, little recruits. Smiling, heartless, violent, childhood destroyed, devoid of all childish ways. Can't write their own names or read the words that's on their own graves. Think you gangster popped a few rounds. These kids that come through and murder a whole town. They sit back and smoke and watch it burn down. The grave gets me with the further we go down. So, just keeps on. Find yourself in strong teams. To papa, imagine if I had to console the families that were slain. I slayed on game consoles. I aim my hole, right trigger the squeeze. Press up and while one less. Beat for the bomb, press pause for your moms, make the room silent. She don't approve of violent games. She needs resume activity. Garden own hearts of our sharp victory. On next card, I insert coke, sweeten up the little birds, murder workload. I tell me work both. CIA with A, operative, operates game all fake. A whole of controller connected to the sun, double weapons on his shoulder. He's only seconds older than me. We playful but serious, now keep that offline, offline experience. This guns are just too tough. Find yourself in slow. To black them, to black them, to black them, snap out, to black them, to black them, to black them. This guns are just too tough. Find yourself in slow. To black them, to black them. To black them, snap out, cut out. Just watches the people in the boxes. Everything he sees, he absorbs and adopts it. He mimics and he mocks it. He hates the box, but he can't remember how to stop it. So he continues to watch it. Open at it, give him something that he can box with. How to locksmith, see the boxes. Locked in the box, ain't got the combination for a lock. It's like watching, scares him away. Cause at that moment, it might show him what to take off the lock switch. So he changed himself to the box, took a lock, and then he locked it. Followed the combination and then forgot it. It's the doctors jotted all down with their pens and pencils. The same ones that took away his voice. It just left his instrumental like. See that like that. Just sit and listen to the people in the boxes. Everything he hears, he absorbs and adopts it. Anything not coming out the box, he blocks it. See, he loves the box and hope they never stop it. Anything the box tell him to do, he does it. Anything you tell him to get, he shops and he cops it. He protects the box, locks it in the box when he goes to sleep. But he never sleeps because he stays up to watch it. Scared them away. Because at that moment, it might get stolen and that's the last of the boxes. So he tamed himself to the box and lock him and he locked of the combination and then forgot it. As the doctors jotted all down with their pens and pencils, the same ones that took away his voice. That's left his instrumental like that. You probably know just like I know stars, you know, just like I know stars, like I'll take it back to the start. Tell me just you probably know just like I know stars, you know, just like I know stars, like I'll take it back to the start. See, every night's on. Every night's on. Just like I know stars, you know, just like I know stars, like I'll take it back to the start. I'm gonna tell me just you're trying to know just like I know stars. Just like
Queen by title, but in deeds a king.
A good chief gives, he does not take.
Up with the song on the heart. To make it clear, I think that we should take it to the start. Past an old man laying in the park was talking to himself, but he was saying something sharp. She found herself drawn to the vibe of his remarks. The resonations called her like blood to a sharp. But as she got closer, she felt something dark. Knew she made a mistake, but before she could depart, he reached up and grabbed her, sent the post off the chart. Said everything you do will now be in another art. Then vanished like Superman abandoning the planet. But this was similar to finding land in the Atlantic on her low. She didn't really know what she gonna do. Everybody she know. Yeah, I got what you gotta need on the snow. I don't know friends of the just so slow. I got what you gotta see on the song. What it's on. You get what you saying, I want that whole way. The whole way. The definition of possession is a state of being completely under the influence of an idea or emotion. I can open to let the ghost in and go Gagosian with extra low end. Now let's return to the scene. Surrealance into chilling, kinda burned at the seams. It seemed that real life had really turned to a dream. But what exactly has she learned from the lane that's from birth? Or maybe from not. Maybe she just received a curse. Or maybe the plot. Maybe there's something like a birth. Or maybe adopt. Or maybe not a baby at all, as that falls into realms of being intimate. But this feels more significant than that even. And that evening, she really felt a difference in fact speaking. It definitely changed in this design. Because every time she went to chat, her mouth began a rhyme now. I got what you gotta need on the snow. Way. That is all that. I don't know if it's a just a snow. Way. I got what you gotta see some song.
Are only half as handsome as a military uniform.
I got what you saying, I want that whole way. Yeah. Everything's a verse, and everything's a line. A lyrical non-stop onslaught arrives. The hardcore roughneck bomb drop divine. Sound that is found when the tom tops combine with the bass and the snare and the kick. They fill you with a feeling that just make you wanna spit. Rap a couple bars, move your arms like this. Your hand is a gun and your arm is a clip. Let her rip, don't get hit by the split second. Smith and Wesson lips full of hollow tips. Please tell the best on your list that is death with a kiss, and they gotta swallow fire if they trying to follow this with a style similar to round around, looking for an arrest to resist. Ain't no rest for the wit, no recess for the gift. It's like I don't do it for the check or the chip. I protect and predict what the next going to flip. I address then I grip, get respect and I dip. I don't live in the past, I finesse and forgive. Don't make me resurrect up in this. He's on the song. I don't know if it's other than just a snow. I got what you gotta see some song. I got what you saying, I want that whole way. Wow. Känns det bara snart och det blir fort. Colored stage, rage covering from begun number to number fades, made comforting out of cumbersome. Lips lift water and bottle on up to them. Front row, the only row. The show sold nothing, then second thought spelled intimacy as a plus. Plus energy conducts if I truly put my all in. The responsibility feels just like appalling. The rest of the crowd must be stalling before they falling, or maybe this falling, man. There's no more autumn. Try not to worry about the walkings and focus on the walks. And if the king of New York actually enters, that'd be awesome. But it's better not to get lost inside in the song talking or outer song thoughts that I have. But second guessing actions up on stage in case they laugh. These are the times that I wish I had a mask like I'm daft. Waiting on my break with no signatures on my cast. I know. It's like connections at the moment. It's like connections at the moment. Yeah. What does a break take? What does it take place often? Is space and time important to have a portion? Is it a safe space to make mates all at once or in installments? Is it a base rate to value their involvement? Is it evolving? Is there a standard to differentiate between the offerings? Or am I just church steps to an offering and I take whatever they tossing? Or be more like Andre Dawson when they obfuscate the losses, gloss over the cautions, overlook the offering, emphasize the gains, and they underplay the pain. But I never signed up to be a lawyer. I just came to spread the joy of when you sang. But that'd be the same thing that'd destroy you if you don't look over like a voyeur with extra OCD and paranoia. Every single piece and part. A piece for hearts to rest, or rest in peace to all. And normally these things that you would keep inside your head, you realize you were thinking this instead. Just like crashes. And for the encore, entourage, entour, or show, or draw, or for all attention of the tourist, daunting forces too enormous for a single portrait to successfully record it. For the encore, entourage, entour, war show, wardrobe, war for more attention, all total of the tourist, daunting forces too enormous for a single portrait to successfully record it. We could be more supportive. Plus, we don't think this chorus done. what? The coolest nigga 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 what? Lord, please have sympathy and forgive my cool young history as the coolest what? The coolest nigga what? The coolest nigga what? The coolest nigga what? I love the law. Sometimes it's like that I love me more. I love the peace and I love the war. I love the seas and I love the shore. No love for no beach. Baby, that's law. But she doesn't see, therefore I spoil. I trick, I fall, run up and raw. I love her with all my heart. Every vein, every vessel, every bullet large. With every flower that I ever took apart. She said that she would give me greatness. Status, placement above the others. My face with grace covers of the magazines of the hustlers. Paper, the likes of which that I had never seen. The eyes glow green with the logo of our dreams. The purpose of our scene. An obscene obsession for the bling. She would be my queen. Could be her king. Together, she would make me cool, and we would both cool forever. And I would never feel pain, and never be without pleasure, ever again. And if the rain stops and everything's dry, she would cry just so I could drink the tears from my eyes. She'd teach me how to fly, even cushion my fall if my engines ever stall and I plummet from the sky. But she would keep me high, and if I ever die, she would commission monuments on her bosom to him. Maybe she retire as well. A match made in heaven, set the fires in hell, and I'll be the coolest nigga what? 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 Lord, please have sympathy and forgive my cool young history as the coolest what? The coolest nigga what? The coolest nigga what? The coolest nigga what? And so began our reign, the Trinity, her and I came. No other man could ever stand where her and I came. Hella hard, umbrella, whatever, apply with over color pains. And pray to God that the flood subside. Cause you gon' need a sub till he does reply. And not one of Jared's, you think it's all arid, and everything's irie. Another supply, that means another July inside my endless summer. That was just the eye of the hunger. Felix, cause he is the queenest amongst the younger, outstanding, achieving up and comers. The ones that had deadbeat daddies and well-to-do mamas, but not well enough to keep them from us. The ones that were fighting in class, who might not pass. Rap record press at the lab, had a life not fast. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? So I got asked, do I never said I don't know. Streets got my heart, game got my soul. One time some sunshine would never hurt your soul. Whoa. To a crying dishonored baby mama who's the mama to a daughter that I had fathered from afar. My new lady gave me a Mercedes and a necklace with a solid gold key like the starter of a car, the opener of a door, or 2 pounds of raw. Gave me a baby, but what about lately? Then ha 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 ha. Right up in her face, G, that's more fishing than sea. I'm on my mission to be the coolest thing. What? The coolest nigga 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 what? Lord, please have sympathy and forgive my cool young history as the coolest what? The coolest nigga what? The coolest nigga what? The coolest nigga what? Come, these are the tales of the true, guaranteed to go and make you fail from your school and seek unholy grails like a fool and hang with the players of the pool. Fast talking on the hustle. No heaven up above you, no hell underneath ye, and nowhere will receive thee. So shed no tear when we're not here. Keep your faith as we chase the cool, 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 cool. Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. City in the whole wide world. City in the whole wide world. I got my thing go magic flow. I got my thing go magic flow. I got my go magic flow. I got my go magic flow. I'm black, I'm cool, West Side representative. On me, no growth, no 16-bit like Sega Genesis. On G-Ball on the board, soundtrack on the track, Gemini on the job, the G on the G, said green for the green, free chillin', and I'm back on my thing for the listeners. Is what you to see it's new valuable albums. Ready for the ghetto, get it in the G's from the M-A-D-I to the S to the O-N to get your open. Feeling like a nigga supposed to get the dough when they go with the flow. I'm running. Go, magic flow. I got my go, magic flow. I got my go, magic flow. I got my go, magic flow. When it's in my back, so I'm back on my knees, feel like a brain screaming. Put some rain in the flow, blaming on the dog. The rapper to the doctor doesn't bear with I can work anywhere in the world. You can ask my blood for hello. Don't compare to themselves with the words to the man up above. Thank you very much. That I got what I got, and I'm at where I'm at, like an alien. It's for what it made little. But what they say when they see you, G from the F to the F would be amazing. Verbals, but they race in a circle like they race in a dribble. I'm racing a circle like I'm raising a horse. I'm raising a horse, so they racing a place and racing a cage. I'm racing a course. That case in the court did not defer the dream. I am still a raisin in the sun, raging against the machine. From the M-A-D-I to the S to the O-N, pump in to get your open. Born like a nigga supposed to get the dough when they go with the flow. I'm not running. Go, magic flow. I got my go, magic flow. I got my go, magic flow. I got my go, magic flow. Now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. City in the whole wide world. City in the whole wide world. Don't hit on me, my table full, don't take on each. Look, you look great on me. I'm going, still be like, don't hit on me, my table full, don't take on each. Look, you look great on me. I'm going, still be like, hey. On the boss, Roger, you one time now be in the coast. Beyond clean, if you know I'm jeans, little rapid sack, Asian mouth. I love my man around and then she raise my upper eight. Video on fire like safety out. Got my around high as 28. I'm everything else like an 84. And they in love with him, and I'm in love with them. We never ride up together, we won't. Trying to get a part of range. A little too short to jump, so we don't. From the M-A-D-I to the S to the O-N, poke in to get your open. Like a nigga supposed to get your dough when they go with the flow. I'm down. Go, gadget flow. I got my go, gadget flow. I got my go, gadget flow. I got my go, gadget flow. I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. City in the whole wide world. City in the whole wide world. I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now I'm from city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. City in the whole wide. City in the whole wide world. Nobody cares but tomorrow. They will. Today. Nobody cares but tomorrow. They will. Set my future best like their heart. Get my energy from my energy. I be in outer space, but I got inner peace. So tell my enemies that they can't injure me. I know that irritates. You have my sympathies where you should protest. Yeah, you should forgive me. I'm on a losing strike. I'm on a winning streak. I'm out in left field. I'm speaking mentally, but that's a better place than where the benches be. I'm feeling really good. Me and my different beat. Me and my different drummer. We play the symphonies. See, that's what got me here. You hearing me? Me on my black man in the future shit. Call me Billy D. See, I'm just born looking. That's how I really see. See why you Valentine's. I'm thinking Christmas trees. And that's how it should be. Even them look at D's. Semicolon. Close parentheses. Stick around. Do you remember me? The guy from verse 1. Failure's my last name, never's my first one. You see, I heard a lot, and yeah, I nerd some. That's where the heart is, nerds where the words from. Don't represent either, because I merged them. It's kids who wanna lead, and I encourage them. Go out and see the world, never return from. Yeah, you don't come back. Unless you learn some. And baby girl, what does it matter where you're first from? Your hair done, your nails did, your ass fat, but you're dumb. Mix Melissa Boy, with Maya Angelou. Become a top model, and Sojourner too. I try to follow this. What Muhammad do is such a whole soul inside the sonic you. That's why I'm providing up, and I'm conscious too. I don't prophesize, I promise you. It's me again, the guy from verse 2. But it's the last one. It's almost curfew. It's almost not out. So turn your lights on. We're all my 760s with your brights on. Yeah, they are the ones to keep your eyes on. Like how we used to do to keep the eyes warm. And those the type of eyes I not cry from. See the tears of fire run out my crying songs. Now the world's shoulders is what I'm crying on. The world's fast lane is what I'm driving on. What am I driving at? Trying to drive it home. I'm in the driver's seat, but you can ride alone. It's never Cyclops, it's never I alone. I'm telling your story whenever I perform. Now if they're looking for it, we tell them I've gone. Out in the bright lights, it's right where I belong. Stupid price. Came back in the same suit that he was married in, similar to the one his grandfather was married in. Yes, he was still fresh to death, blind, two frames, a chain laying on his chest. He still had it, but they couldn't find it. And the bullets from his enemies sit like 2 inches behind it. Smell the Hennessy from when his niggas got reminded. And boy, I make it from his memory. But couldn't sip it fast enough, so the liquor was jerked up and the casket up. Looking down by his feet with the letter from his sister, taking